This is 7 News.
Tonight, Australia on alert. The Prime Minister warns we're at high risk of a terrorist attack.
We don't know when and how an attack may come.
The price of petrol drops to a 4-year low.
Legendary rocker Joe Cocker loses his battle with lung cancer.
And Test all-rounder Shane Watson left shaken, hit on the head by a bouncer.
From the studios of 7 Perth, Rick Arden and Susanna Carr.
Good evening, welcome to 7 News. We begin tonight with a warning to all Australians about potential terrorist activity over the festive season. This afternoon, Prime Minister Tony Abbott told the nation there's been an increase in so-called terrorist chatter since the Sydney siege, and an attack in Australia is highly likely.
These smiles of this morning's ministerial swearing-in were soon replaced by worried looks for Tony Abbott and his senior ministers.
As we prepare to join family and friends to celebrate Christmas, we do need to be conscious of the fact that the terror threat remains high.
Immediately after the investiture, a meeting of Cabinet's National Security Committee was told terrorist chatter had increased dangerously in the days after the Link Cafe siege in Sydney's Martin Place. Intelligence agencies advised it was time to issue a warning.
An attack is likely. We don't know when and how an attack may come, but we do know that there are people with the intent and the capability to carry out further attacks.
Although the Martin Place gunman, Manharon Monis, was not suspected of having real links to terrorist organisations, intelligence chiefs believe those radical groups were now capitalising on the deadly shootout, calling for attacks on Australians.
Australians should go about their lives as normal.
The main concern, so-called lone wolf attacks, random assaults on innocent victims going about their daily lives. This week, Christmas shopping.
It's important that people remain alert and aware.
And report any suspicious activity to the terrorism hotline. Mark Riley, 7 News.
And I spoke to political editor Mark Riley a short time ago in Canberra, and I asked him what today's announcement means to the nation.
Sue, because the intelligence agencies are so deeply concerned about the level of that chatter, the suspicious communications they pick up between known terrorist sympathisers on the phone or over the internet. Interestingly, I'm told that the level of chatter was actually quite low in the days before the Martin Place siege, but has picked up increasingly day by day since then to a level that one source told me just a short while ago is now a dangerous and deafening roar. So I think Tony Abbott felt obliged to remind people to be aware and to report any suspicious activity, and that the threat was still there. The sort of news nobody wants to get at the best of times, let alone at Christmas.